Antonio Cross, 103147R and 102498. Is there a second case down there?
Did I give it to you?
You sure?
Good morning, Judge.
All
Attorney
right.
Corey Westmoreland appearing on behalf of Mr. Cross. Mr. Cross, would you please unmute yourself and state your name?
Mr. Cross, please unmute.
Antonio Cross.
Okay, and so today is the date that we've been waiting for 14 years for a probation violation. Mr. Cross is on probation for attempt possession controlled substance on the 2498 case and operating while visibly impaired on the 3147R case. And it's alleged that on the 2498 case, he missed probation appointments on December 1st of 2010, December 8th of 2010, did not comply with the workforce rules, missed payment. Also on the 3147R, it's alleged he failed to pay and failed to attend the ARMS 2 class. And counsel?
Yes, Judge. After speaking with Mr. Cross, at this time we are prepared to enter a guilty with an explanation plea and waive our right to any sort of contested hearing.
Okay, and so Mr. Cross, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony about to give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right, and sir, as to the allegations that you heard, how do you plead?
Guilty.
You've gone over your advice of rights with your attorney, correct?
Yes.
And you understand those rights?
Yes.
You also understand that by entering into a plea that you'll be waiving some of those rights, specifically your right to a contested hearing.
Yes.
You understand the possible penalty as a result of your plea, and that specifically the recommendation in these matters to revoke probation, close the case without improvement, $50 probation violation fee on each matter. The 3147R is recommended for 30 days jail. 2498 is recommended for 15 days jail.
No. We didn't address none of that.
Well, that's the recommendation, sir. You want a moment to speak to your,
Well, I did tell him that the recommendation was jail, but I was going to try and allocute on his behalf.
okay? And so knowing that, Mr. Cross, do you want to continue with your plea?
Can I have a moment to speak with the attorney again?
Okay, we will do that in just one moment. I'll call another matter and then we will recall this matter. And so, oops, sorry. 102498, 103147R. All right, and so counsel, your appearance again for the record, please.
Attorney Corey Westmoreland appearing on behalf of Mr. Cross. Mr. Cross, would you please unmute yourself and state your name for the record?
Antonio Christopher Cross.
Okay, very good. And so we're at the point where the court was asking you, sir, on board here, if you understood the possible penalty in this matter.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, so knowing all that, do you want to continue with your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, anybody promise you anything, threaten you, or coerce you in any way for you to enter into a plea today?
No, ma'am.
All right, counsel, if you can please provide your client.
Sure. Mr. Cross, is it true that you were on probation out of the Wyandotte District Court?
Yes.
As a term and condition of probation, were you to adhere to all requests made by probation?
Yes.
Did you in fact miss probation appointments on December 1st and December 8th of 2010?
Yes.
Did you not complete workforce?
No, I didn't.
Did you miss payments to the court?
Yes, I did.
And did you fail to attend the ARMS program?
Yes.
And you understand that those are all violations of your probation?
Yes.
Satisfied, Judge.
The court is also satisfied the plea is knowing, voluntary, and factually accurate. The court will accept your plea to the probation violations. All right, counsel?
Yes, Judge. After speaking with Mr. Cross, I got to learn quite a bit about him. He's extremely apologetic for his actions. He did not mean to turn his back on this honorable court by any means. But at that time, he was going through a lot. I would like you to know he was homeless at the time. His brother had just passed away in 2010. But since then, he has gotten his life back on track. He is gainfully employed full-time, working for Lipari Foods. He's a father of two. Judge, at this time, we're just asking for leniency on his behalf. Suspend any sort of jail time. Give him an opportunity to complete his terms and conditions of probation and show this honorable court not only did he learn from his mistake, but he wants to make good on it. That's why he appeared on his own recognizance. He contacted the court and asked how can he get this cleared up and behind him. He's doing so because he wants to set a good example for his children. So with that being said, Judge, I'm simply just asking for leniency on behalf of Mr. Cross. I know that he absconded for several years, but I would like to see him prove not only to himself, but to this honorable court that he can complete the terms and conditions of his probation.
All right, and so Mr. Cross, how was it that you decided to answer this warrant now?
Say that one more time, Your Honor.
How is it that you decided to start taking care of these warrants today or now?
Well, I've been trying to make payments, but they didn't accept any payments because of the bench warrant and because of the probation violation. I had to come in front of it, but I just want you to know I did have another probation that told me to clear up warrants or whatever. But even with that, Your Honor, I set a bond. I mean, I posted a bond. I still didn't have to come back to court. I didn't have to comply. Only thing they wanted to do was see that it was on my own as far as to keep going further with that. But the only thing they wanted to see that I posted a bond, and that could have been that, and I could have still absconded. I've been for years, for the last few years, trying to make payments and stuff like that because it's on my name. Anytime I have a run in with the authorities or anything like that, that's always gonna be on my name. I wanted to get in front of that, and if I just wanted you to know that I can complete anything that they, any classes, any of that. Back then I didn't have money. Everything costed at least $100 to do each class. Community service, it was like I had like 15 days. I did do some of the days, a few of the days, as far as the workforce. I missed or I was late for one, and to reschedule it was an extra $100. So I was really in the bind, Your Honor. And if you reinstate it or just give me another opportunity, I promise I would, comply 100%. If I took a drug test, I haven't smoked marijuana in about 6.5, 7 years. I don't. So I just want you to know, like, I really can't afford to do any jail time. I got kids. I got child support for one of my sons, and I do take care of my kids. So, and I've been on my job for 5 years. So I really just want an opportunity to clear my name.
Okay, so sir, you said you were on probation somewhere else. Where's that and what is that for?
Troy, Michigan. Open and toxic. OWI. I don't know exactly the charge, but it was that in that nature, Your Honor.
So you're on probation essentially for operating while intoxicated, and which you didn't appear for or complete anything, and then you picked up another one. When did you pick up that one, sir?
Just recently, in February, I want to say.
And let's see here. The matter that you have, which I don't have a copy of the police report from, on your operating or visibly impaired case. But given the fact that I see that there is a restitution amount of $5,174.66, tells me that you had some type of accident with that one, correct?
Say that one more time. You said with that restitution,
I presume that there is an accident. Is that where that's from?
yes, nobody was injured, but it was some signs that was damaged and police cruiser. And I can make a payment towards that. I had a bond posted, and I get paid this week. I could have made a payment towards the restitution this week.
So, sir, here's the problem that I have. The problem that I have is that you're on probation for 2 matters in this court. And you didn't do anything. In fact, you did nothing. Nothing. It's been 9 years. And you're on probation for the exact same offense that you failed to do anything on in this court.
Well,
And so you're
Your Honor,
asking this court to not send you to jail.
Your Honor, I did some of the class. I mean, I did some of the workforce, and I was complying with the drug test every day. But the workforce that I was doing when I had to pay $100, I didn't have the money to pay for the actual class. I couldn't do the class. It wasn't like I could do the class. I had to pay to do the class. I had to pay $100 each class. It was like $1,500. So that's where I believe that's where some of the money that I owe come from, because I had, I think, 15 classes. I mean, 15 days workforce.
There's no talking in court.
Huh?
Here's what I'm going to do, sir. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adopt the recommendation, so the court's going to revoke probation, close the case without improvement on both cases. On 2498, the court's going to order a $50 probation violation fee, 15 days jail. I'm going to suspend that jail. We're doing a jail review on August 13th at 10:15 a.m. We're going to see, sir, what it is you've been doing in the interim and whether or not you're making good on what your statements are.
Can you tell me exactly what that mean again?
Judge, if I
Just a
may,
moment, sir. On the
what she's-
103147R matter, the court's going to adopt the recommendation, revoke probation, 30 days jail, suspended, jail review, August 13th at 10:15 a.m. $50 probation violation fee as well. And sir, you need to start making some of these payments, specifically restitution.
I can do that. Your Honor, can my bond? It was $500. Can that go towards it? And then I can make another
Hold on,
payment.
sir. When did you post your bond? When did you post the bond?
For this case, to get this court date, I had to pay $500 cash.
Yes, we can apply the bond to these matters, but you still owe quite a bit of money.
Okay, I can make another payment of $300. I can make a payment of I get paid bi-weekly, Your Honor. So I can make a payment each time I get paid, starting from this Friday.
Okay. Make sure you're making those payments, sir, so then when you come back for your jail review, your balance will be significantly reduced.
Okay. And you said that would I get a letter in the mail letting me know exactly the date and time and everything like that?
You're getting it right now, sir. So you need to write it down, put it in your calendar, whatever you need to do.
Okay, I will. Hold on one second, Your Honor. You said August 13th?
13th at 10:15 a.m.
Okay. And this is what is this, a Zoom?
Yes.
Okay. And what would be that code?
The same one as today. The code doesn't change.
Okay.
So if you'd like to email sir into the court so you can get a clear understanding of what your amount is that you're responsible for after applying the bond, you can do that at the 27th District Court email, okay?
Okay. You said it can get sent to me?
No, sir, you have to email in and request what your balance is after the bond is applied to your probation violations,
Okay.
okay?
One more question. Other than email, is it a way I can just call in or come in and check at the clerk?
Well, you can come in, sir, that would be good. Problem is, our phones have not been working very well for 5 weeks, and I have no control over that. I have no idea when it's going to be repaired. So, so for that
I can
purpose,
come
sir,
out.
I don't want to tell you to call in because
No, I can come
it
out.
doesn't work very well.
I will come out to find out.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good luck to you, Mr. Cross.
All
Make
right.
sure you do
Good
everything.
luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.